Now this, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy signed a law, as a bill into law. It gives financial aid to illegals so they can go to college. All rise. Judge Andrew Napolitano is here.
I'm biting my tongue because my own taxes just went up.
I know.
And I already live in the highest taxed state in the union. New Jersey, it turns out, have been doing this for a while, but this is the first time it's now in law that this bankrupt state will find money for those present in the state illegally to go to a state-owned college or university.
The backer behind this, who got Murphy to sign it, is saying this is all about the dreamers, the kids who were brought to America against their will or through no fault of their own, that they're American and everything else except official citizenship.
I understand that, and if that is a compassionate motivation, I can accept that, but not for a state that's bankrupt, and not for a state that has greater priority to spend its money on, and not for a state that is so grossly overtaxed, and not for a state whose pension obligations would be mind-boggling if you wrote down how much money the state has to spend in the next 20 years compared to what its likely income is.
And not for a state that's seen an exodus of 1 million people who took trade with them, skills with them, all those marketable things that make a state great in the first place. So how are they going to continue to do this? Because Murphy also wants to make New Jersey an official sanctuary state. Yes. So you roll out the red carpet. Essentially, you're saying we're a state without borders and everything is essentially free. Get here and we'll take care of you.
Danny and I were kidding about this on the way in. You may have had problems with Chris Christie, whether it's his personality or that he was always running for president, whatever it was. But he held back the tide. Now we have in New Jersey not only a legislature, much like California's, not only a Republican Party about as strong as the one in California, you just had the guy on running for governor, God help him, but a governor much like Jerry Brown. And they're going to make New Jersey, California East.
I got another one for you, Judge. Immigration rights activists are filing a lawsuit against the Trump administration over its decision to end special status for tens of thousands of Honduran immigrants. That status allowed them to live and work here for many years, but that's going to run out real soon. What's your
All right,
reaction?
This is another surprise. This is not an Obama program that the Trump folks are terminating. This is a George W. Bush program that the Trump people are terminating from a pandemic in Honduras and an earthquake in Haiti. Now, you may argue the earthquake was 15 years ago. Have they rebuilt Haiti? I don't think they have. The pandemic was 15 years ago. Is it now over? I don't know the answer to that. But the problem is that some of these people are now young adults and fully Americanized because of the length of time they're here. They want to be treated as the Dreamers were. Right. So their argument is going to be, and I've read the complaint, we have planned our lives relying on this program. You're going to send us to a country that we never knew. We came as infants. And by the way, in this lawsuit, and I can't use this word, this is the first time that the court will be litigating what did the president mean when he referred to certain countries as S.
Really?
Yes. It's actually in the complaint that they filed, and they use it to show presidential animus.
Okay, so they're suggesting, and he's taking it out on people who have lived here for that long of a period of time.
Came from the countries which arguably, who knows, I didn't hear it, we didn't hear it, arguably he was referring to by that barnyard terminology.
You know, you think about it, though, it makes you think twice about how compassionate a country can be in the first place.
Yes.
Again, you do these things out of compassion, and then all of a sudden you're villainized, you're saddled with the cost, and it seems like you also encourage other things like this. It's a tough balancing act.
Prediction: they're going to enjoin, the court will prevent the Trump administration from removing their special status and force the administration to keep them here.
Wow.
The prediction is very easy. They filed in the most liberal federal court in the country, in Boston. I don't know why in Boston, but they chose Boston. They have plaintiffs in all 50 states, but they chose Boston.
Judge, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.